Okay, Cancer, how are you guys? My name is Ascendant Energy Tarot. I'll be doing a lunar eclipse message here for you. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. This is intended for those who would like to integrate their shadow. This is shadow integration. This isn't to judge ourselves. This isn't to um, persecute our energies. This is here to integrate what we have in store for us. The shadow in this particular deck, in this particular definition I'm using, is what holds us back, what keeps us behind, what helps, how can we shape shift what we feel like is shameful, embarrassing behaviors into something that's more powerfully and positively created in our lives, using those negative forces to change our lives in such ways that we are very thankful and fortunate of, and those around us are very thankful and fortunate of that energy as well. So I'm just kind of restarting your reading because I had to use the bathroom, and this energy popped out. I hope you're happy for me, and I loved myself enough to walk away here. For me, I just feel like this, I hope you're happy for me, brings up the trigger and the shadow quality of Cancer regarding victimization, being a victim. Um, well, how do we even start becoming a victim? Well, we fucking got beat up. We got persecuted. We got neglected. We got abandoned. We got, there's many reasons why we become an actual victim here. Um, and I feel like sometimes the victimization turns into how to manipulate certain situations because it's like your coping mechanism, right? We all deal with it in different ways. Your particular coping mechanism is manipulation, emotional manipulation here. Making people feel bad about the choices that they're making for their own future self because you may don't agree with them, or it triggers something within you that you are afraid to look more into, the neglectful stages that you remember and don't want to be involved in anymore. Feel like you're realizing someone is slipping away from you and you're looking to use every resource of manipulation you can use to keep them around. The reality, honestly, is are you happy with their performance? Right? There's a little bit of a self assessment. Sometimes we make choices out of just not wanting to be by ourselves, not wanting, certain things to come up for us here. Um, because it's like a neglect of self now. You have definitely felt some energies regarding not being totally heard, not being totally seen. Like something about your emotional body just didn't receive what it needed here. The support, the love, the encouragement here, just something just didn't get well received. And I feel like Cancer, this is an energy regarding, this is definitely an energy regarding like how things were originated here. So I think when this says, I hope you're happy for me, it's just kind of like looking outside of yourself for happiness, looking outside of yourself for happiness. It's really a heavy burden. Being with people like you, Cancer, this is a, shadow quality. This is vice versa as well. If this is a matured Cancer I'm speaking on, you have to be mindful of carrying other people's baggage, emotional baggage. That's crazy. I know your back hurt. I just know your back hurt right now. I feel like you have so much to talk about, so much to tell, but I don't think that you feel well received here. I think a lot of things that you want to also talk about is realizing some people are not on the same alignment with you, not on the same path, but something about abandonment keeps getting triggered where you're not making decisions for your healthy stage of life. You're making choices from the abandoned stages of life here, and you have leveled up here, Cancer. So Spirit really wants some of these choices and decisions that you're making that are actually hard. These ain't easy. These, you know, you're a cardinal sign, Cancer, so that means that you have the power to initiate. You have the power to steer the wheel of any part of your life. You can make some real shit happen here. You done did it before, you do it again. And I feel like you feel like an orphan pretty much growing up. Like, and I'm talking about, like, even if you had parents, it just felt like you just weren't, you know, nurtured or something here. Some sort of absentee parent is also prevalent, but not feeling fulfilled and not realizing now you have developed this coping mechanism of, well, I never been fulfilled, why start now? You know, that kind of manipulation that you might tell yourself and others. So yeah, Spirit just really wants you to just be aware of the shadow quality you carry here. Artificial heart. Are you loving people that you don't love for the sake of abandonment, so you don't want to be alone? Do you truly love this person, or are you just tolerating this person? You understand? And I'm saying this with love. Obviously, I hope this isn't too harsh of a message. This is more so an energy of just trying to figure what you want out in life. Just like Aquarius energy, here's Cancer here trying to figure out who they really are, hiding their true words, your true nature here. Something that you're not really disclosing here. And I feel like some of you guys could be really, has certain addictions, whether they're positive or negative, whatever, float your boat, right? But there's some sort of addiction to, for some of you guys, it's like an addiction to obsessing over things. It's like a parasitic energy, so to speak, because they don't necessarily know who they are or where they're going, really hiding from their own true choices that they like. They kind of like have this obsession of looking at other people make decisions here for them, or really again, just, I don't know, it seems like invalidating other people's true nature here as well, because you're afraid to live in your own here. So it's giving like a little bit of a bullying energy, projecting your fears onto others, making them feel bad about things that you envy and wish that you can do. Cancer, this is vice versa as well, man. People really have this knack for coming in your life, acting like they love you, acting like they care, but they just studying your behaviors. They're just trying to escape abandonment, escape feeling alone. So it's kind of like you could be, in fact, feeling like you're being used. They have really big problems with their identity. You know, they really don't love you. I feel like you can kind of feel that energy here. But yeah, this is all part of the plan here to move forward out of life. Sometimes we get in certain situations and cycles in life where people kind of show us who we really are. And I feel like this is what's going on here. So let's get some tarot here for Cancer. So we have the Princess of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. Yeah, just like you have a very similar energy of Aquarius in your reading. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, or it concerns an Aquarius, I would definitely look at that energy. Something's happening. The good news is something's happening where you're able to address your fears, address your insecurities, address why so much entanglements and arguments even start, you know, because of people's triggering of their own insecurities, right? So I feel like with the Hangman here in the reverse, it's just kind of letting me know, like, You did too much sacrificing, self-sabotaging yourself and your dreams through people's insecurities, accepting shit that you did not want to accept. And I feel like there is a judgment call that needs to be had here. I feel like your judgment call is to really address your addiction to certain aspects, certain things that you find like are hard to like shake off. I'm definitely getting like alcohol, weed, you name it, pills, you name it again, shit, people, environments, addictions can go all the way in, right? Um, Sometimes it's not okay to dye your hair 2 weeks when you feel away, you know, all of those dyes is going through your head, like just stuff like that where, you know, you can't mask the true nature of the decisions that need to be taking place. And you're a leader here. I definitely feel like you're a leader. It's like once you do something, someone else has the encouragement and inspiration to do it with you. I feel like right now, some Cancers, you're just in a really frustrated fucking space. I feel like the real secret is you just don't want to move forward anymore in really freaking frustrated, complicated relationships and situations that aren't growing into um growing. I also feel like there's just a secret that you still feel hung up on, something that you could have possibly found out that you still like feel really like y'all haven't really progressed since the secret came out, since something has triggered a moment of silence, had triggered some conversations that led nowhere, to be quite honest with you. I feel like you knew you were being lied to, but your obsession of not wanting to be alone is keeping you in spaces that you don't want to be in, especially if you want to meet other people that are like-minded than you, that are out here um, that can really be of high quality than you. But this is first addressing your lack of self-understanding of what you can do by yourself, with yourself, trying a whole nother path in life, even if that means switching relationships out. I don't think that right now you are just in the position of doing that. You just don't have enough stamina and strength. You just haven't been hit by the judgment just yet here. The judgment talks about sudden surprises, awakenings, trying to figure like this isn't your control no more. And when it's not your control no more, you know, you'll be asked to kind of see what the shadow is and what you need to do to integrate, right? How do I get away from this abusive relationship? How do I get away from shortchanging myself? Why am I accepting relationships and situations that are not of my highest values? I'm accepting relationships and situations and friendships and anything right now that isn't really calling me to my highest vibration. Feel like you feel like you're forced to stay around people who just bring your spirit down. And I see a lot of alcoholism, Cancer. I see a lot of people who just got a lot of drugs in their life, a lot of addictions. Like I feel like you just don't want to be around that too. Or if this is something that you're dealing with, spirit is asking you to try sobriety, really doing something completely different to kind of see things from a different perspective as well. You'll be quite surprised at the amount of healing that can take place through fasting and being sober. Your spirit advice is saying, remember your angels are always with you to guide you. And here's the light-sided energy here. And this is as you can see, the little dog marks. This is, my dog bit this one up. And it's the only one that he bit up. And I thought that was kind of cute. Some of you guys are really beautiful animal lovers, really closely associated with animal spirit. But Cancer, this reminds me of your light. You are a light to other people. You genuinely give a fuck about people, man. When they're in their worst state of affairs, when they are down and out, when they don't have nothing, where nowhere to go, you are the person that shows up, hugs, and supports. Thank God for people like you. You understand? And now it's time for people to return this energy. You need a lot of it so that you can understand that you're not alone. You have people in the ethers who have passed on that is cheering you on through this as well. And yeah, I just feel like, I just want to say, stay beautiful. I definitely feel like right now your family needs you so much right now. And they're asking you to just have the strength. You're a family person, by the way. You know that Cancer energy is associated with family. But I feel like it's getting a little tough, a little bit, because I feel like you need the strength to be supportive right now, because you're going through a lot yourself. And you might have to tell some family about themselves, I'm saying for sure. Don't hold back the tongue. You need to speak your truth. That's facts. So, anywho, talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed this energy. Peace.